Hello and welcome to another episode of The Making of Second Chance Heroes. I am lead level designer Eli Platt, and now we have the fourth level, the fourth intended level of them all that was cut from the game. This is the second Dr. Optometros level. You've already collected your medical supplies, and now you're going to go see the good doctor. Alright. So this level is really a major introduction to the Abyss. There's supposed to be a bunch of Abyss effects and things, and you can see here there is Abyss in all directions as you come up to this intersection. Starting in the safe room, you come out of the safe room into the hall, across the bridge. There is a coffee shop. It looks like there might be some scripting in this level. There is some scripting. I'm not sure how functional it is. I've never seen this level played, but it might be playable, so we'll give it a crack later on. Coming out here into this courtyard with the dog bones built into the pavement. The next step would probably be to come across here and into the candy store. None of the levels that still exist now have candy stores in them, but this level has the candy store. So you can see the candy store assets. You've got crates full of candy. That's the old crate design too. All the crates used to look like that, and then this is the new crate design next to them. Bowl of candy, candy canes, some vending and soda machines, hot dog stand. You see that in the arcade actually. Anyway, you come across here into the Dog Tiara's store, kind of making fun of the whole Paris Hilton dog in a purse kind of thing, with gold and silver dog cases and all of that. Giant bone statue. Actually, there used to be a gianter bone statue. Gianter bone statue in the middle, but apparently that has gone by the wayside. Out here into the hallway, you see we have some call-in monster zombies. This might be where they were intended to be introduced, but I'm not sure about that. They might have just been always available, but there is an arrangement of them in there. You come out into this hallway here. Looks like this is a trap setup so that if you go this way you get run over by some carts, by some snowblowers. But over here you go through a storage room into the back of a bathroom, and then out of the door into this destroyed store, this furniture store, out of the furniture store and across this walkway to Dr. Nearsight's Come and See. Here we have a front desk reception area and like lots of glasses, because Optometros, optics, Anyway, so into the middle part where you can see the giant lasers pointing at chairs that have had their UVs sort of exploded apparently. But like I said, these never made it in, so that's okay. You come on up the steps and into the sort of his lair, and at this point it's pretty clear that he is no longer the good doctor. He has gone crazy and he's experimenting on zombies, and he has built a giant pyramid with an eye, and the top of the pyramid is the monster. The bottom is just an asset, and so that's why there's nothing on top, because that boss was never finished. And Dr. Nearsight would be running around up here behind the glass, and then you would fight Optometros, and he'd be firing lasers, and zombies would be pouring out of this door. And then eventually the doctor would come down, and you would have fought the robot doctor, Nearsight, with the wheelchair. And then when he's on foot that you see in the security level, he would have been here as well. But since this level was cut, Dr. Nearsight was finished, but Optometros wasn't, and so Dr. Nearsight appears in the robot level instead now, and Optometros is gone. That's right, not Dr. Optometros, Dr. Nearsight. Yeah, so disregard what I said earlier. That's what it is. You're going to Dr. Nearsight's, and you're looking, and you end up fighting Optometros. Well, that I think about wraps it up for this level. There's not really an awful lot to see here. There's not a lot of tangents in this level. It's fairly early in the game, so you're still being relatively directed at this point. You did have to do some exploring in the previous level, but this level is relatively linear with the exception of like the candy store tangent. And that wraps it up for this one. So if it can be played through, there'll be a playthrough video later on in the series. And I look forward to seeing you there. Alright,